Hey, hockey fans, how's everybody doing? I had to wear the Hockey Night in Canada t-shirt tonight because it was a great night in hockey in Canada tonight when Montreal eliminated the Vegas Golden Knights with a final score of 3-2 in overtime. Montreal money line paid out. Under 5 was a push. No money lost, just money made. Great game. Unbelievable for Montreal. Pure joy, happiness. What a team. Playing like a team. Unbelievable. Kind of nice to see a Canadian team in the final. It's been a long time. Anyway, enough about that. Montreal won. I feel bad for some of the Vegas fans out there. I know there were some people who truly believed that Vegas was going to win it all. And yeah, that ain't going to happen. That ain't going to happen. Day 40, we got a game 7. New York Islanders against Tampa Bay Lightning. Tampa Bay 11-6. Vasilevsky listed to be in net. The Islanders 11-7. Varlamov listed to be in net. Game 7 on June 25th. And I'm sure on Wednesday when Game 6 began and Tampa scored, a lot of people thought New York was done. And I'm sure when Tampa went up 2-0, a lot of people, including myself, thought New York was done, only for them to respond with a goal late in the second, another one in the third, and then to tie it up and put it into overtime where New York would go on to win in overtime. 3 unanswered goals when down 2-0, coming off of an 8-0 loss against the defending Stanley Cup champions in an elimination game. They come back, 3 unanswered, and win Game 6, push it to Game 7. Pretty impressive. In that game, New York outshot Tampa 28-24. They out-hit Tampa 34-25. They won 58% of the face-offs. They played a really good game. Neither team was able to utilize their power plays. Tampa was 0-2. New York was 0-3. But that game, you had to, if you lost a little belief in the Islanders, you had to get it back, if you watch that game. But it's not going to be easy. I mean, he extended his goal streak to 9 games. He's 1 back of the record and obviously 2 back for setting a new record. Now we go back. Final Game 7 back in Tampa. Tampa, where the Islanders last lost 8-0 against a team that has not suffered consecutive losses in playoff hockey since 2019. And since that time, they've won 13-0, the longest in NHL history. But there is one thing that's different that I read. And the one thing that's different is they've never had, this is the first time they'll face elimination in a game following a loss. So that is different. Tampa Bay owns a 3-1 record at home in Game 7s. The Bolts lost their last Game 7 at home, and that was back in 2018 against the Washington Capitals. And the Washington Capitals at that time were being coached by Trotz, who obviously is now the coach of the Islanders. This playoff season, the Bolts, though, they're 5-0 coming off of a loss. But, I've talked about it before, and sometimes I talk about energy, and I just feel like energy definitely shifted back to the Islanders after that Game 6, and now we're going back. Obviously, New York being in New York, that helped too. The New York fans were awesome, and now we're going back to Tampa. So the advantage is going to be Tampa. The Islanders are the underdog for sure, but the way things are going this playoff run, it looks like it's the year of the dog anyway. So, I don't know. Barzal, he had a great Game 6, couple assists. Eberle's goal, that was great timing in the second period. I mean, it couldn't have come at a better time, and he hadn't had one in a while. And then Beauvillier to win it in overtime. I think that ended a 10-game goal streak for him. I still think Pajot is going to get one. I think he might light it up here in Game 7, and I'd love to see that. Another big storyline, obviously, is Kucherov. He left Game 6 early in Game 6. And no comment whether or not he's going to be back for Game 7. It looked like a shoulder injury. It definitely looked like he was in a lot of pain when he went off the ice. So even if he does come back, my concern would be, is he going to be 75%? Is he going to be 80%? He's not going to be 100%, and he's going to be tender because he definitely was in pain. A lot of guys are in pain this time of year, so that's understandable. But He's a big hole, 27 points, leading the league with points. And I know Tampa's played a lot of hockey without him, but I don't know. That's a big, big hole. Both goaltending, either end of the ice is going to be phenomenal. I think Varlamov or Vasilevsky, I think they're both going to play a great game. So it's not going to come down to goaltending, I don't think. But it is coming down to one final game. There is no more game 7, no more series, no best of 3. This is it. Final game. One team advances. The other one goes home to play golf. And the winner is the Prince of Wales champion. So who's that going to be? I got to go with the Islanders. And you guys know I'm an Islanders fan if you watch my videos. But Islanders money line pays 2.45. I'm going to go with the under again. I know it's been a push quite often, but I'm going to go with the under again. It pays 2.1. And I'm going to really look forward to this game 7. I'd love to see a Montreal Islanders final. I think that would be just awesome. I hope everyone's enjoying the end of the season. It has been kind of a cool run. Good luck with your pick tomorrow night. Stay safe. Thanks for watching. Talk soon.